Welcome to a video about Rust. I know I'm not playing Rust, I know I'm just in paint, but I just wanted to be here. I would like to explain why your FPS in-game is shit in the game. Most of it is to do with the Rust game engine. It's pretty antiquated as is, and can't really run the game good when it comes into multiple frames, like shooting, like bases, loading. A lot of this stuff started happening a lot more after the world update, and even after the recoil update. The game's just not that fun, to be honest, anymore. You got the Rust engine. So, I've got a semi-decent computer, and if you've got anywhere lower than this, then you'll experience drops and the such, but it's just a 13th gen. It's a 13th gen. It's 64 gigs of RAM, which doesn't really matter for Rust. And it's got a RTX 780, I'm pretty sure. So, not that bad in terms of specs. Now, when I'm running around the world, I get between, like, just running around, like, I get between, I don't know, let's say 80 to 110 FPS if I'm lucky. When I get in a gunfight, you can minus this and it goes around down to 60. If there's a really big base, then you can probably say bye to that and it'll go down to 54. But that's basically Rust's FPS problem. Now, the only way that I can see that they could possibly fix this is to swap game engines to something better that could perform a lot better than this. But we just haven't been able to see any. And I know they're working on the game every week, but instead of working on performance or making it feel less shit, they're just working on silences. And I get it, they got to work on the next big update, otherwise the game's going to be pretty bad. But when FPS just keeps going down every single update, it just plummets, and then it goes up a little bit, then plummets again. It's kind of shit, to be honest. I really hope this video can get out there to the Rust game devs. It's just a quick one, but guys, you really need to fix the FPS in this game. Like, I love the game so much, but the FPS in this game is just horrific at some points in this game. It's terrible. It needs a fix, but hopefully we shall see a fix in the next coming updates. But I'm not holding out hope, because they do bug fixes, quality of life changes, but that's not really, quality of life changes aren't really, they're not really that good.
The tech tree is only repairable
like this video here.
Crates. The durability on the Tier 1 and Tier 2 silencer is pretty low in comparison to the military silencer.
So they're working on silences. They're working on the LR, bringing the LR up faster.
6 seconds to 4 seconds. The vision.
They're working on the vision dots, which is good. Yes, it's quality of life. It was way too overpowered. Of course, they should be working on this. But in saying that, the game needs an FPS boost. The game needs fixing, but it doesn't look like
On a 700 player server, those crates.
it doesn't look like they're going for that. They're going for a FPS boost or anything like that. It doesn't look like it. They're just doing teas for teas. That's great. Yeah, we totally need this.
Between multiple HBHF sensors in one location.
Yeah, it's a nice change, but I would much rather they work on FPS boosting or something along those lines. Maybe getting their game to run like a little bit smoother, because the game runs like hot shit right now. I'm not gonna lie. Rust is running like hot shit, and honestly, I can't see myself playing if they're just going to be focusing on this. I can't see myself playing anymore. But maybe they'll do an update for the FPS one day, and I'll come back. But it's gonna take a while, it would seem, because none of these videos are. They don't seem to want to help the gamers out, because holy shit, it's just this game runs so poorly right now. And you may see those videos that say, oh, this can help your FPS, but it really can't help your FPS. Like, what I've learned is I go high settings, I go low settings, I get 4 FPS, and then I change it back down to, or change it up to high. And then I barely see a difference in the FPS. It's terrible. The Rust FPS needs fixing, and I really hope they can get to it and fix that. Well, this is a video, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching my rant about how Rust is really needs an FPS update. But thank you for watching. Peace.